In this section, we'll look at the process of recording and editing digital audio tracks in Digital Orchestrator Plus. We'll also look at the powerful digital audio effects included with Digital Orchestrator and how they can be used to enhance your compositions. Recording a digital audio track is done pretty much the same way you would record a MIDI track. Click on the R column to enable the track you wish to record on. Then click on the Type column to display the digital waveform. Now the track is ready to record digital audio. Just press the record button, wait for the count-in, and play. Before you begin recording, however, it is highly recommended that you read the What You Need to Know About Hard Disk Recording section of the manual. Once you have a track recorded, you can edit it in much the same way MIDI data is edited. In the track screen, you can highlight the wave, copy it, and paste it on the end to make it longer. You also can use the drag and control drag techniques to move data and make copies of musical parts. Note also that MIDI and digital data can be edited together, as long as you don't try to insert MIDI data into digital tracks or vice versa. Also, a good technique to use when creating a multi-track composition is to use the track merge capability to mix like parts such as background vocals, rhythm guitar tracks, and so on. This is done by simply highlighting one track and dragging it on top of the other, like so. Of course, all editing in the track view window is on a bar basis. For more detailed editing of wave data, we need to view it in the Digital Audio Editor. Take a listen to this. I'll solo and display one of my tracks, a clean rhythm guitar, by double-clicking on it. Once again, the data in this window can be easily edited by highlighting it and using the drag and drop techniques. By the way, it's helpful to use the Snap to Grid feature when editing audio files. This will help keep your music in sync when making edits. Let's take a look now at some of the digital audio transforms, beginning with Scale. Like the MIDI scale transform, the digital scale transform increases or lowers the amplitude of a file by a given percentage. Scale is especially useful when you need to merge two tracks and you want to adjust their relative volume levels before merging. The next transform on the list is Normalize. This is used when you have created a recording of low volume and you need to increase the amplitude. Normalize is a quick way to increase the level of your wave without acquiring any unwanted clipping. The Crescendo transform creates a crescendo or a fade on the selected data based on the start and ending level that you provide. I can create a fade on this file by entering 100 for the starting value and 0 for the ending value, like so. The reverse transform flips the wave to create a mirror image of the data. Here's part of my guitar track in reverse. The compressor is the next transform. However, this is actually 3 transforms in one. Depending on which function you select, this transform can be either a gate, a limiter, or a compressor. Full details about using each of these features, along with some helpful tips, are available from the online help. Although these functions are somewhat complicated in nature, here is basically what they do. The compressor lowers the loud signals and raises the soft signals to create a smooth signal. This is very helpful for dynamic sounds like vocals and guitar. The limiter lowers the loud signals only. This lowers any peaks or spikes in the track, again to smooth out the amplitude. Lastly, the gate lowers or removes any signal under a given threshold. For example, if you wanted to get rid of some background noise in between words in a vocal track, you would use the gate. Digital Delay is another multifunction transform available from the Transforms menu. This transform provides the same functionality as a rack-mount digital effects processor. Built-in effects include chorus, echo, flanging, and more. I'll apply some of these effects to my 2 digital tracks. I'll begin by adding a chorus effect to the rhythm guitar part. I've already selected the track. Now I just need to set up the parameters for a chorus sound. A good way to do this is to start with one of the presets. I'll select Chorus from the preset menu and press the Audition button. This will process a small part of the track so I can hear how the effect is going to sound before I commit to a full transform. I can also compare the effect sound with a dry version to make sure I'm getting what I want. Clicking on the wrench button allows me to set the audition length. I think that this chorus sound is a bit too thick, so I'm going to adjust the settings to tone it down a bit. The settings are, from left to right, delay time, delay depth, feedback, modulation time, and modulation depth. By turning down the modulation depth, I should get a smoother, less intense chorus sound. I'll audition it one more time. That sounds good, so I will press OK to initiate the transform. Let's check it out. Now I want to put a bit of echo or delay on my lead track. I'll highlight the lead track and select the digital delay transform again. This time I'll select short delay from the preset control and audition it. Once again, the effect is a bit heavy, so I'll turn down the delay depth. By the way, settings can be saved to a new name by clicking the green checkmark button and assigning the new settings a name. As you can imagine, the possibilities are endless. There are all sorts of special effects that are achievable by tweaking the settings on the digital delay interface. This concludes this section of the Digital Orchestrator Plus video tutorial. If you have more questions regarding these and other features in Digital Orchestrator, please refer to the online help and the reference manual.